back down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. Atta boy, good shot. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Needs this one to kick right. Yeah, nicely played. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 3 feet to go here to the hole. I like the look of this. Currently 1 under for the day. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 4th hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Great shot. Sitting at 2 under. And should find the surface. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Oh, my. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Now 4 back after that hole. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Going with the hybrid. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Just didn't drop. That's well holed. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
club up. I like this play.
Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This one's looking good. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 11th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's in a tie for 14th place. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Looking to sink this to be even with Xander Schauffele. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Par putt coming up here. Was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. This player's behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
That one's heading down Broadway. Playing from 110 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. That was a beauty. Right against the hole. This one's for birdie. Oh, so close. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, good look at birdie here. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, the 12th, a par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
And hitting yet another green here today. It's just about 3 feet away.
Now, with any luck, they can hold this and manage to leave Xander Schauffele behind. Get some momentum here.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This should play. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Outstanding shot. High quality. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Eagle. To the top 5 he goes. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left. This is on a great line.
Super shot that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently tied for third.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Great drive here. Can it make it to the green? A long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putt to move into a share of first place.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or, let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 9 under for the round. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Oh, what a way to finish the day, hoping he can close out.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
An indefinite range for birdie.
He's currently tied for first. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. And taking aim from around 100 yards here, is currently tied for the lead. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And with this putt, he will win the event. Don't mind the look of this. It's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
No, filled with talent as Lexi Thompson. This is going to be a tight tussle. I can't wait to see how this one plays out. That's tidy. 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one started out on a good line. Well done. Take the birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Setting up miles from the hole. Ooh, that almost went down. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Oh, how about that one? That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here we are at the third.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
How close was that to going down? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And in it goes for the par. Currently 2 under for the event. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 4th. That one should find the surface. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Looking good. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. He's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, well played. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That is hunting for the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 100 yards. They've decided to club up.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome. Looking better.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle. That'll help make a big move. What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Look, they're in the top 10, and they're actually making a really nice push up this leaderboard. Let's see how they play over this final 9 holes.
And tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 10th hole. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Putting for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Now leading by 1 shot. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, that was a safe play. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
So far, so good.
Good putt, that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole. An opportunity for a birdie here. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Oh, that tee shot was absolutely pumped. That's given them a look for eagle, Rich.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Looks good off the blade. And that putt will drop. And he'll extend his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He sits in first position. The finish at TPC, dear runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
From about 130 yards here, he's got a 2-stroke buffer. This one heading towards the green. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Leading by a couple after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Great looking shot this. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Luke, that one was humongous.
Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite a bit down the slope on the right-hand side. This is a great opportunity and possibly the final birdie opportunity on this golf course.
Going with the hybrid. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is about 8 feet. Beautiful shot. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From around 170 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And this putt for the tournament.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Greer Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by the...
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get, because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
At -2, going along nicely today. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And now at 3 under overall. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Time for the second shot into the third. Lovely effort, that. Putting for the big bird here. A birdie with big wings. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that finds him in a share of second. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark, players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Now 4 under par, currently tied for second. That could play. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. That silky touch from around the greens. A lovely shot to chip in.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The fifth hole, Reg, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And down it goes. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Nice stroke. Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And now -7 for the round. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. He shares top spot. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Currently in first position. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what a stroke. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Hey, nice looking line. That was a gallant attempt. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, standing ovation after that shot.
Phenomenal shot. Kick in birdie. Well done.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The 12th, Rich, par 3. Just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that was so close to going in. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that's 8 birdies today. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that will drop in for a birdie. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Playing this one about 130 yards out. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, almost went in. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Good shot there, Beamer. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies? A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Going with the 7. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
He's got a chance. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Opting for the 6 iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Going with the 8 iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. This looks good. And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club. here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate.
This one is all over it.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Currently 1 under for the round. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Oh, that is bombed. And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Currently at -3 for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That should find the fairway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's just inside the range. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. That was wonderfully done. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you can go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied. That dog will hunt.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Lining up the birdie putt here. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under on the tee of a par 3. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. And this putt to move into a share of first. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Good shot there.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty. Always nice to have a birdie putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
What a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing from around 190 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This one's for birdie. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. And now that finds him in first place. Setting up now on a par 4. Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 12. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 13th. The interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
shot of the day.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, got clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Well, of these holes, the short par 4. Do you be bold or lay up?
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Wow, that's bold. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Oh, well played.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
This looks to be heading to the green. Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well played, mate. Playing from around 160 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That one just slides by. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week. Just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of Rich. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it's very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Second shot here on the first. This is looking pretty good in the air. That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
Currently 2 under for the day. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That was a beauty. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Not bad. And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
That was special.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Putting for birdie. He finds himself in a share of 8th. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh my goodness. Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. Just a simple tap in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Reach the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
The approach shot here, Rich, if you're going for the green. A bit of water there to the left, but is it a good one to get close?
I believe so, Luke. I don't see why you would not go for it if you have the firepower to get there. Again, though, just be a little bit cautious with your second shot, leaving it out to the right.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
Okay, so that finishes that hole, and that will take him to 6 under. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Well, that's a good move. Always nice when you can head to the top of the leaderboard. Over to the par 3 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. What a shot. He's holed it.
Hole in one. Meet you in the 19th hole later, my friend. What a shot.
Luke, love it. Let's take another look.
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
I think he's got playing partner Colin Morikawa looking a little nervous after that shot.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is their look at birdie.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
You like that, didn't you? Time for the second shot at the 10th. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot, and Justin Rose is second. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
Second shot here on the 12th. Well struck. It's just about 3 feet away.
What a nice line.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
A putt here to move to 16 under par. Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
Well hold. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second. Time for the second shot at the 14th. That should find the surface. Oh my, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's 8 birdies today. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. That should find the cut stuff. Playing this shot from 120 yards. This one's going right at the pin here. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, that's stellar play. Back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 16th. Should find the green here. Oh, almost went in. Putting for birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Opting for the 5-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward. 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Going with the hybrid. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Wow, what a shot. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This putt for him to win the event. That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot into the first. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
A birdie putt awaits.
Currently 1 under for the event. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. The second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid-iron.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Club up. I like this play.
Outstanding approach shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Good look at birdie here. Well hold. Let's move on. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The par 5 fourth is a monster. 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green at 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, you know, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, you know, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in these greens. So you have to kind of think outside the box just a little bit when you come to this golf course, because it's not what you see day in and day out on the PGA Tour.
Oh, yeah, what a shot that was. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will move him to 6 under par. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
Oh, well done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
Great looking shot this. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Going with the 5-wood.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
birdie with big wings. Great putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Second shot here on the 8th. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
The strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Going with the 5-iron here. Should find the green.
Unbelievable.
Hole in one. Thank you very much. How about that shot, Luke?
And it's time to recap that play.
Hole in 1. What a shot. What a celebration.
And Rich, we're heading into the back 9 now, but I'm still thinking about that ace on the front. What a beauty that was.
Unreal. I got to say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Good looking putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Yeah, you'll take that. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you'll have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Yeah, that one's looking good.
So lightning does strike twice.
Can't believe this, Luke. Again today, it's simply absurd. What did this guy do this morning?
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
Oh, what a super shot.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Well played.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee. And again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, one short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. High quality shot, that one. Right next to the hole.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. What a drive that was.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. This putt is of 9 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Take that. That's quality.
And they'll tap this in for birdie. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Good sounding strike, that one.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Ouch, that hurts. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. Hey, that's a chance. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. And this is a lovely time of the broadcast to head down to our man on the ground, John McCarthy, who's been striding the fairways all week. What are we in for at Huckleberry Country Club?
Well, Luke, we are in the forest this week. We've got a nice inland course here at Huckleberry Country Club. That being said, there is room if you should miss the fairways. The forest doesn't really creep in like it does on some of the other courses on tour. The fairways tend to pinch in at the landing area quite a bit. Almost always a bunker combined with this pinching in of the fairway. So off the tee, got to be careful. Look out for the fifth hole, par 3 at almost 250 yards from the back tees. It's a monster. Things get more dramatic as you start the back 9 here. You have a big leg that starts to come into play on holes 11 and 12. Lots of different things to worry about on this course, but I think the players out there are going to have some fun with it this week. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
What a drive. Look at that.
From about 200 yards out.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Just put right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
This one's tracking. Wonderful shot. Currently 4 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
Time for the second shot here at the fourth.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, really had that shot dialed in. And this putt to move into the top 5. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 6 under.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 4 on this one. This shot from 120 yards.
Just one shot back now. That could play.
Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure.
And this putt to move into a tie for first.
Not a bad line, this. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Yeah, that one will play. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing John Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. We've reached the 8th hole.
Going with the 7. This should play.
Wow, what a shot. 4 feet to the cup. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently in first position. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently leading. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's a good-looking shot there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
be the right club today. Oh, he liked the look of that the whole way. That is absolutely brilliant.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
Already in control of this tournament, looking to extend that lead on this short hole.
This is full send.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A look to get to 13 under par.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for eagle.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That one should find the surface.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. A 7-footer right here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Yep, tracking well.
That's inside the range. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Opting for the 5-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Putting for eagle here. Good stroke. Oh, how about that one? And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, how good was that?
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, on this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you, you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. 8 feet to the cup. nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
That is absolutely spot on.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. You know what, Rich? As that putt goes down, I think don't give them praise, just look with admiration.
Caps off a wonderful week. Great ball striking. Great putt at the last. Well-deserved. Great job. Great win.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.